Hi, you're watching Too Far? Learn Me Mickey, and I am Mickey. Awesome, let's get right into it, shall we? So today's episode I'm going to be learning you how to sound smart. Firstly, don't say I'm going to be learning you. The first thing that I'd suggest that you do is start to learn synonyms for words. If you don't know what a synonym is, it basically means a word that means the same thing as another word. So a house is a residence is... I have two words for house, that's about it. If you start to learn quite a few of these, you can pretty much make up a whole sentence built on synonyms that people never use, and you will sound really intelligent. For example, oh, I keep a large collection of equine-related texts that are of the entertainment genre. Which basically translates to, I keep a lot of horsey books and they're really fun. Another thing that you might want to do is pick a topic, one that's not too controversial, one that doesn't require a lot of argument. So, for example, one thing you can learn is geography. People can't say, no, that's not where the United States is, it's next to Australia, right? Say if I were to start talking about fertility rates in China have dropped substantially in the last 30 years. As we've become urbanized, women are more educated and know more about contraceptives, have higher life expectancies, we're looking after people for longer, and I don't remember a word of what I just said, but it sounded smart, right? But at the same time, you didn't feel like a complete idiot listening to it. I hate it when people are like, oh yes, politics, and this fellow's policies are quite outdated in relation to the 1938 colonization of this country. My final tip would have to be, for those of us who are just really way too lazy to look up synonyms or even learn about a particular topic that could actually, you know, benefit you in the long run, but let's face it, we're all just way too lazy for that, right? Yeah. Now all you really need is a basic understanding of the English alphabet, which I'm hoping you all do, because if you don't even have that, then you should just not go out in public or talk to anyone. Alright, so if you've got that understanding of your ABCs, what you can start doing is, if you're in a conversation with someone and you want to sound smart, just make up a word that sounds smart. It can be a adjective, a noun, if you even want to sound like, oh, I was holidaying in Wakupabasha, below the Zimbabwean border, but nowhere near Zimbabwe, so don't look it up on a map. But Wakupchaba, whatever I said it was, is really lovely this time of year. Or if you need to, or want to, you can just make up a word that adds emphasis on something, that makes it sound more amazing. So rather than just saying, oh, I ate a sandwich, you could say, oh, I ate this Wakupchaba sandwich. It was really Wakupchaba. Make up a different word each time. I'd probably suggest not going with the same word, otherwise then you'd have to create this whole backstory of the word and how this South African sandwich came to be. I want a Wakupchaba sandwich. Sounds tasty. But yes, I'm sure if you wanted to, you could actually work it in there and do better than me. I'm sticking to synonyms and geography because that's how I roll, bitches. Now my final tip is actually for those of us who are a lot lazy. See, we can always sound really dumb because you don't want to sound smart and then have someone challenge you, and then you have this word jewel, and I suck at word jewels and end up calling them a silly poo-poo face and running away. It's happened a few